Timing is everything in fantasy football, and in this video, we want to help you with just that for the 2025 season by highlighting 3 quarterbacks that are poised to take a leap, have a breakout season, and help you win your leagues. What is up? Welcome to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button and drop your breakout quarterback candidate in the comments section below, and maybe hit that subscribe button if you're coming across the channel for the first time. I am Ninja from Oddshark, and joining me is our fantasy football expert, Nick Holtz. Quick public service announcement off the top here. If you are looking for a new place to play daily fantasy this year, may we suggest Underdog Fantasy. Use code UnderdogOS to receive 1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. These bonuses do vary state by state, so just make sure you look into that when signing up. So, Nick, let us talk quarterbacks here today. Rookie QBs last year certainly garnered a lot of attention. Obviously, we had Jaden Daniels, we had Bo Nix, who led their teams to really successful seasons. We had Bryce Young take a bit of a step in the right direction in year 2. I am personally not super high on the 2025 rookie quarterback class. So what I want from you is your top 3 breakout candidates at the quarterback position. Get us started here at number 1. What are you looking at?
Yeah, we're looking at one of those rookie quarterbacks from last season, breaking out in a big way in 2024. Looking at no other than Drake May of the New England Patriots, who's set up for success as we enter the 2025 NFL season better than ever before. From week 6 through 17 last year, May averaged 17.4 points per game. And now we've got Josh McDaniels back as offensive coordinator in New England. In 13 seasons as the OC for the Patriots, McDaniels' offenses have finished lower than 8th in scoring just once. He's also, last season, averaged 36 rushing yards per game, which trailed only Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels, Anthony Richardson, and Jalen Hurts. So the upside is there for his legs this season. And honestly, the addition of Stephon Diggs as a number 1 target, I think takes this New England Patriots offense to the next level. You've got draft pick Kyle Williams in there, who loves to win on underneath routes and is going to be Drake May's best friend. And of course, you see Travion Henderson there, the 38th pick in the backfield, a far more explosive back than New England's had in the past few seasons. And also the addition of Will Campbell, a left tackle who's going to guard his blind side and obviously be a huge improvement at what New England had there last season. He's a certifiable breakout candidate entering 2025. The Pats have the second easiest strength of schedule as well, so that's gotta help.
Yeah, May, sneaky good on the ground. A player that myself, Tony, Jason, Anik, we talked about a lot last season on the huddle. Certainly caught the eye in a lot of games. Another factor boding really well, like you mentioned there, soft schedule based on 2024 winning percentages, Nick. So some favorable matchups for May and the Pats. 19.5 passing touchdowns this season on the board over at DraftKings. 15 last year in those 13 games. Clearly the number 1 guy now in Foxborough. Some new weapons on that offense. A minus 120 for the over. I'm just saying. Take a think about that one. Who you got for number 2?
Number 2, we're going with Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars, guys. Liam Cohen helped to resurrect Baker Mayfield's career in Tampa Bay across the past 2 seasons, and I think he'll be doing the same for Trevor Lawrence down in Jacksonville. Mayfield put up over 4,500 passing yards and 41 touchdowns, both career highs last season under Cohen's guidance, and Lawrence has all the potential in the world to do the same, guys. I mean, Jacksonville added Travis Hunter to a wide receiver core that already has Brian Thomas Jr. just lighting it up out there. And to be honest, pre-Cohen, Lawrence's numbers are similar to that of Mayfield, who enjoyed a 31% fantasy score boost with the Jags' new head honcho calling plays over the past 2 years. So I just think the sky is the limit for Lawrence. And if you're, he's underrated out there right now. And if you're looking for a quarterback after the first few are off the board, Lawrence has to be on your list.
Yeah, never really replicated the highs of year 2 in the NFL. 25 TDs, just 8 picks, over 4,000 yards in that full season. Cohen, intriguing. Certainly got a lot out of Baker. From a betting perspective here, DraftKings currently has Lawrence's single season passing yards 3,700.5, either side minus 110. Kind of like the over if you're into player futures markets. Again, that's over at DraftKings. Given that he was 2-8 in his 10 games last season. Got to feel there is nowhere to go but up in Duval County for Lawrence. As we said before we continue, use bonus code UnderdogOS to get your sign-up bonus for Underdog. Or if you're looking for another DFS option, check out our reviews for DraftKings Pick 6 and DFS and Dabble in the description below. All right, Nick, bring us home here. Who's number 3?
The third and final one, guys, the number 1 overall pick from the 2024 NFL Draft, Caleb Williams of the Chicago Bears. I mean, Williams was just set up to fail last season, coming out these last few weeks saying that he had no one teaching him how to watch film, no one watching the film and going over that with him on a day-to-day basis as a rookie quarterback. It's almost insane to think about. The Bears cycled through 3 offensive coordinators last season, and the offense was just completely discombobulated. In comes play calling extraordinaire Ben Johnson. So that is the biggest pickup of the offseason for the Bears right there. Johnson leading the Lions to brand new heights over the past few years with incredible offensive ingenuity. And now he has a quarterback who's far more explosive than that of Jared Goff. So I think Caleb Williams is set to explode. GM Ryan Poles is bolstering the offensive line. In front of him, you've got Joe Tooney and a couple of other veterans now. And I think that the Bears had way too much pressure up the middle in Caleb Williams' face early last season. And just having those veterans up there will help right away. And he put together a significant stretch down the end of last season. From week 11 on, Williams was a top 10 fantasy quarterback, throwing 11 of his 20 touchdowns with only 1 interception in those last 8 games. And now the Bears have Colston Loveland, their first-round pick out of Michigan, and Luther Burden, the wide receiver out of Missouri, added to an offensive staple that already includes DJ Moore, Rome Waduns, and Cole Kmet. So I think Williams is set to take off in 2025.
Yeah, we might be poised for a bit of a golden era of offensive football with the Chicago Bears. I love what they did in that draft, like you mentioned, with Loveland and with Luther Burden. I know Burden had a bit of a down year at Mizzou, but given the numbers he put up in his sophomore season, we know there is production there. So I feel like that was a sneaky good pick by the Bears. So yeah, the tools are there for Caleb Williams. And like you mentioned, definitely settled in as the season progressed. So there you have it. 3 QBs poised to have breakout seasons in 2025 and give your fantasy teams a bit of a boost. Nick, thanks a lot.